Let's get into it. Why not? Why not? Welcome back to the comments section. Here we go. I got a little rundown of today's program. Now, big week in sports. There's no sports back, but we got to talk NFL draft because it's the only fucking thing happening. I can't yell. Mrs. Fever is awake upstairs. She's taking custody of the 3 animals that live in our home. They'll probably get up at some point and you'll hear them make a ruckus. But until then, I don't want to be the one that yells and disturbs her afternoon nap. Because it's beautiful out there. The windows are open in the bedroom. The fucking spring Oregon air rushing through. What a nice night. What a nice time for an afternoon nap. If your husband's not screaming about dicks from your fucking basement. Okay? So I got to keep the volume. I got to keep it at an acceptable level. We're talking NFL draft. I got some odds and ends on my phone here. I got some gamer tags. I have not been doing that. I've been collecting them. I haven't stopped collecting these sweet, sweet mushrooms. We can still take our trip, everybody. But I haven't been doing them on the pod. Got a ton of those to go through. What else do we got to hear? I had a Popeyes experience. Popeyes has moved itself down a position on the top 10. We'll go over that. And then go through honorable mention for fast food restaurants. I didn't get to those last time. And then I've got a bottom 5 that we've got to go through. And then I got to talk about the stakeout that I went on. If I have time, if I have the energy to do that. I went on a stakeout this week, and it made me realize that stakeouts are bullshit. They're just fucking super boring, and you don't want to go on one. All right, let's talk draft, NFL draft. First thing I'm going to do, I'm going to go through all 252 picks of the NFL draft, rounds 1 through 7 for all 32 teams. I don't even know if that's the right number. We got compensatory picks in there as well, people. We're going to talk about each and every one of those picks. I'm going to grade each one of them. Talk about the scouting report on. No, I don't know. We're not doing any of that. What I realize as the years go by is that the NFL draft is not nearly as interesting as I once thought it was. It's just, I tried watching it and I couldn't get over a couple things. Number one, I get it. You're swimming upstream, ESPN, but you're the fucking multi-billion-dollar sports company. You got to be able to do better than that from a production standpoint. You don't need as many people. But fuck, could we get like 5 people in the studio instead of Trey Wingo here, him throwing it to everybody? That 10-second pause, everyone talking over each other. It was terrible. And then on ESPN, they had all the college guys. I'd never seen that shit before. Take that off the air immediately. Don't ever do that again. I get it. You guys don't have anything else to talk about either, but don't ever do that again. If you've been doing it, holy shit, thank God I've been missing it. But I saw that was going on. David Pollock, is that his name? I don't even know. Kirk Herbstreit. Reese Davis, sitting around just really not giving a shit. They don't know anything about the NFL. They care about college football. Stupid. Stupid on all accounts. As far as interesting things within the draft, the Packers drafted a quarterback. So Aaron Rodgers, in between, pretending that he's not gay, is going to be very upset that he's going to be bitching to Danica Patrick and whoever his secret boyfriend is about, God damn it, I can't believe they drafted Jordan Love. He's such a douchebag. But what can you do? What can you do, Aaron? You've already alienated your entire family. I don't know the story there. All right, I'm not going to judge that. Some families are worth leaving, buddy. But you've done that, so I mean, it's on the radar. Okay. And the other thing is all your teammates seem to kind of fucking hate you. So that's something there too. And it appears management hates you. Mike McCarthy on that on that zoom looked terrible. Holy shit. He needed to back that camera up about, he was on 3.5 mag. He needed to hit the 1x scope on that camera. He looked terrible, but he looked happy. I'd never seen Mike McCarthy look so happy. My God, he's free. And speaking of people that looked happy, Jerry Jones, holy shit. Could you be more tone deaf and yet amazingly you and kind of fucking cool at the same time? So he's doing his draft from his fucking yacht. We're in the middle of a fucking depression. The start of a crippling depression. Everyone's stuck at home. And Jerry Jones has set up a camera on his $250 million yacht. Fuck me, Jerry. Thank you. You just bent it over and took it. Because that was a fuck you to everybody watching that draft that doesn't have a $250 million yacht. But kind of a fuck you, Jerry, because your yacht is smaller than many. Okay? It's not the biggest yacht. There are many yachts bigger than yours, I would assume. Tiny yacht. Tinier than Trump's hands. Okay? China. All right? Which, by the way, I don't get into too much politics stuff, but the guy, this politician from one of these countries suggested that maybe you should drink bleach to cure this COVID. Don't do it. Don't do it. I'm not a fucking brain surgeon. I don't do decompressive surgeries to kind of keep people's brains functioning properly. I don't do any of that. But I looked it up. I Googled it. Don't do it. What else on the draft here? Patriots. I'm a Pats fan by kind of just the fact that I like Belichick. I'm always rooting for the villain. That's what I'm doing. I'm rooting for the Joker. I'm rooting for Bane. And I'm rooting for Bill. And I'm telling you, man, I think they're going to be better. Better than most expect them to be. Because everyone's at a disadvantage here. Everybody's at a disadvantage. And the guy that's going to fucking find his way through that better than most. The guy that's going to find a way to distill what's most fucking essential in the time that they can spend it. The guy that's going to have his team the most ready, given the constraints put on everybody. If I'm a betting man, I'm probably going to be betting that it's him. All right? So don't write off the Pats. Oh, Gronker. We haven't talked about Gronker. Gronker, I love Gronker. Gronker went back to play with Tommy down in Tampa Bay. Apparently, Brady broke into some dude's house as well. He was looking for Byron Leftwich. Just kind of cruised into some presumably very rich white guy in Tampa. Went into his house. And I didn't get shot. That's good. That's good. And Tampa, you never know. I don't know anything about Tampa. I really don't. I hear it kind of sucks. But then, it's in Florida, which, I don't know. Hit and miss in Florida. What I hear about Florida, and anyone can correct me if I'm wrong, but it said like the coastlines are pretty cool. But then once you get kind of in from the coast, that whole kind of central area all the way feeding up into the south, it's the fucking South. It's like Georgia. The people there are Georgians or Mississippians or basically Louisianans. It's got to be your bull. They're people essentially that share those same racist values, share the same values as those people in those other states. All right, that's about enough on the draft. If you need NFL draft coverage, go like literally anywhere but fucking here, and you're gonna get better analysis, better takes. But what are key points? Don't write off the Pats, and good to have Gronk back in the game. I cannot wait I got to buy 2 new jerseys this year. My heart is torn yet again. It's kind of a 3-way. It's kind of a menage a trois. Because I like Bill. I'm a Bill Belichick fan, so I'm going to root for the Patriots. I want them to do well. You know, I've never lost any sleep with the loss of theirs. This is not the way it is. But I care even less now. Once Gronk was gone, I cared less. And then now that Brady's gone and Gronk's in Tampa, I got to root for Tampa. Got to root for the Bucks. But number one in my heart, I'm a Bears fan, presumably a Bears fan. Presumably a Bears fan. Don't you fuck with me, Matt Nagy. Don't you fuck with me. You know that Foles is better. We all know that Foles is better than Trubisky. Don't you try and pull some fucking stupid bullshit. But presumably, very big Bears fan this year. If Matt Nagy's not a complete and utter idiot and thinks that he's Doug Marrone is going to Gardner Minshew my boy Nick again. I don't think so. We're all going to see this year. We're going to fucking see this year that the plan was to expose how terrible Gardner Minshew is so they could get Trevor Lawrence and try and build something in Jacksonville for once. Because we all know Gardner Minshew ain't the fucking answer. They've known that from the start. It's okay. That's okay. It's not your money. It's not my money. It's not my quarterbacking job. All right, I don't need to fight that fight. You know, Nick and the good Lord will fight that together. He'll walk hand in hand with Christ. They'll walk down the beach, one set of footprints. We all know what that means, Nick. You're in his arms. You're in his arms. With arms wide open. Arms wide open. All right, what do we got here? All right, let's go ahead. Let's go into, the other thing with the draft. No, never mind. No more on the draft. No more. Okay, let's get into some of these gamer tags. All right, where are we at here? Let's go. Get on this research. Okay, here we go. Okay. All right. I know I already went over this one before, but Cum Crust 17, wherever you are out there. Like you give me that gets me every time. That gets me every time. All right, what do we got here? We got Booty Plugger 696. Booty Plugger 696. Hershey Squirts. All right, this one you've got to see it kind of written down to kind of appreciate the majesty of it. So it's her, she, Hershe. You know, both capitalized, feminized, squirts. Squirtz, obviously at the end for a little pizzazz. But there's a lot of puns inside of that. And whoever thought of that, kudos to you, because it's kind of, you know, it's a squirting thing, obviously, you know, sex. Sex. With the lady, and we can get into an argument. Is it piss or not? I don't know. Okay, I don't know. But and then you know the Hershey Squirt's obviously diarrhea. So two things going on there, and then the her and she. Well done. Okay, now back into more simple things that need less explanation. Lulu's fat cock. Why wouldn't you? Hey, this is Xbox Live Control. This is Sarah in Xbox Live Control. Can I get your gamer tag? So it's Lulu's fat cock. The Lulu, fat, and cock are all capitalized, one word, no underscores. Cuckmaster 3000, Dirty Dangle Boy, Killsy Booty 69. We got Professor Pound Town. This guy. All right. And then we got busting fat nuts. So I'm in the room and I'm writing these down, or I'm reading them off, or I'm doing something. and Mrs. Fever's in the vicinity. And she says, yeah, I say, busting fat nuts. And she looks at me and she goes, is that like something that guys like talk about, you know, or obsess about or whatever? I said, oh, I don't know. I don't know what you mean. I said, well, you know, I was like, in general, if you're busting a fat nut, like if you're busting a bigger nut, it feels better, right? She's like, yeah, I mean, no, I get that. But it's like, you know, is the volume of your nut, you know, it's a kind of a status symbol, like a status symbol, the way, you know, having a big dick would be. I was like, well, I don't know. I mean, because I've been in different situations. You know, I'm 37 years old. I've been married for over a decade, right? So I'm not talking to my friends about busting a fat nut. I'm not. But I guarantee you, there is some Marine 6 feet from a bunch of other fucking Marines right now waiting for no reason. They can't even train. They can't even fucking do anything. But why the fuck are we still here? What are we doing? Why won't they let us go? I guarantee there's a Marine somewhere standing 6 feet from all these other Marines. And he's got to hear one of his dipshit fucking counterparts saying, bro, fucking went out last weekend. Dude, it's fucking crazy, bro. Fucking, I drank like 30, 35 beers probably 35. And then, dude, I was good. I was chill. Like I was pretty chill. I got these Jaeger bombs. Whoa, fuck. It's always the fucking Jaeger bombs that get you, brother. Anyhow, dude, these like 2 chicks. There's 2 of them. Because there's always more than one, right? There's these 2 chicks. They're like, you know, fucking ended up back at their place. Right? Bro. Fucking Pound Town, dude. Ambulance driver showed up, carried both the bodies away. You know what I mean? And I fucking busted the fattest nut. Fattest nut, bro. That dude is so fat. Like, you should have seen it. Gordo. It was muy gordo, brother. I guarantee that's happening. So it's like, can I answer that question? No, I can't answer that question. Are some people out there talking about how important busting fat nuts are? Yeah, they are. Obviously, that's this guy's gamer tag. Right? When he shows up into your lobby, he wants you to know that he wants the world. This guy wants the digital world to know that when he busts one, it's muy gordo, right? I don't even know if that's right. I think that's Spanish for fat. But if it's offensive, fuck, I'll have to edit it out. But I think that's what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to say it's fat, you know, fat nuts. We'll save the other ones. Here's one kind of fucking maybe one of the most disturbing ones. I don't know why. Bagged corn. Like, you know, corn that's in a bag. That's fucked up. I don't want to eat corn from a bag. I eat corn on the cob. Corn on the cob? Fuck, I grew up in the goddamn Midwest. Get that shit on the grill. You know, pull over to wherever, buy a bunch of corn, and let's get it going. Get some butter on that. Salt and pepper. Let's go. But I don't want to eat corn from a bag. No. People do it, though. A lot of you do it. What the fuck are we doing here? Dangers of a one-man show. All right, gamer tags. We went through that. Dun, dun, dun. A couple other things I wanted to get through. Whatever I said at the beginning, I didn't have that written down. So if you're like, when's he going to get to this? When's he going to get to that? Well, your guess is as good as mine at this point. Okay. All right. Okay, here's a quick hitter. Here's a quick hitter. All right, thirsty. I'm doing this raw. I'm doing this unedited. Here's a movie idea. It's called Crank House. It's one of two things. It's either a movie about a meth house, or it's a movie where there's just a bunch of dudes sitting around cranking one off. Right? I don't know. Maybe not that good. Either way, stay away from the Crank House. All right? Stay away from there. What else do we have? Okay, so we haven't had one of these for a while. This wasn't on the intro. This is a surprise. We're going to do a little fish talk. And unfortunately, normally when we do fish talk, it's because one of the fishes has died. Lucy 1, Lucy 2. Many Lucys have come and many Lucys have gone, but Ricky is strong. Ricky's filter, however, not that strong. So my wife, she ordered a new filter, and it's industrial. It's a goddamn industrial filter. And I don't think much of it, but the people that I play video games with, they do, because it's right next. The fish tank is right next to my little gaming station. Right, I used to play on my TV, but I've since learned that you got to use this special monitor that the kids are really going to whoop you. And spoiler alert, they whoop you anyway. But anyhow, I'm set up there, and I'm set up right next to this fish tank, and it's industrial. The water dropped about, 20%. That's the way it works, right? Water in a thing evaporates. But now the filter's so big and the stream of water coming off it's so big that the goddamn, it's so loud that it creates this turbulent motion where it sounds like there's an elephant pissing in a fucking swimming pool, for anybody that's playing games with me. And my wife told me, she's like, okay, I think part of it may be because the water's gotten low. She's like, you can put some more water in there. I was like, okay, I'll do that. That'll do. She's like, and if you need to, I can show you how to turn it off. So that's perfect. I just turn it off. She's, and I'll show you how to prime the filters. Like, stop there. These fuckers can suffer before I get into priming filters and turning things off and doing these strange manipulations to this goddamn fish tank. No, let's keep the water high. Let's do that. I'll accommodate that. But no, not that much. All right, let's go. I went to Popeyes today, by the way. We'll get into that. Let's finish up this fast food business before we forget. And then I don't know if I'm going to get to the steak yet. We'll finish up on the fast food stuff here. We'll see where we're at. Okay. Popeyes, previously number 6. As of our most previous ranking about a week ago. I went there since then because you had talked about it. I got one up the road. I gotta get there. Well, I went there and I got a 5-piece spicy tender with French fries. French fries were good, crispy. I give them that. Appreciate it. They were hot. They were fresh. That's good. Because of the coronavirus thing, the goddamn drive-through line out of control. I've never been afraid. One of my favorite moves in the world is when I see a drive-through line, dude, just pull up, walk in. A lot of times you get in and out a lot quicker than you would. And I make a mental note. I'm like, you see that fucking yellow sedan right there? You see that yellow sedan? Mm-hmm. I'm the car behind it. That's who I am in the alternate universe where I didn't decide to come in. And then I look, and as I'm driving away or whatever, I try and see. Do I see the yellow sedan or do I see the car behind it? Sometimes I'll see the car behind it before I go in, and I'll be able to, positive ID on who I would be in the alternate world. And I see, do I get my food sooner or later? Most of the time, I'm a winner if I just park my car, walk inside, get my food, and then leave. Don't too many people steal that from me. You're going to fuck me up. But most of the time, if you're just not so lazy that you can just use them legs of yours and walk inside, you're going to be a lot better. So I stopped. I walked inside. I was in the drive-thru for a couple minutes because I just wanted to be lazy. And it was crippled. Nothing going on. So I walked inside, ordered, got my food pretty quick. I can't complain about the time of service, but when I walked out, 5 pieces. Ooh, 5 pieces of what, brother? $12.89. Paid $12.89 for this. Good God. 5 pieces of what? It looked like someone cut off a 12-year-old's pinky finger and fried them up. And that was the size of these supposed spicy tenders. No, sir, it's not a tender. That was nay. Some of them were nay a boneless wing. I shit you not. You couldn't have called that a 5-piece boneless wing. You couldn't have called it that. That would have been false advertising. So for that, Popeyes, Checkers would never do that to me. Fuck you. Checkers into 6. Popeyes bumped to 7. I don't know how the numbers change, but fuck them. They change enough for you to goddamn not. No, can't have that happen. All right. Honorable mention. Some people were like, hey, what about this? What about that? I left out a couple honorable mentions. On the honorable mentions, we had Taco Bell. Can't say enough good things about Taco Bell. It's cheap. The menu is varied. It's it can't be. I didn't break all these down, but it can be fucking wildly inconsistent. Holy shit. When it's good, oof. When you need it and it's good, nothing better. And also those greasy Arizona Mexican spoon places where you can get fucking like a breakfast burrito at 2 a.m, or you can get a greasy ass quesadilla just dripping. You're all fucked up like a Los Betos, a Filibertos, anything else in the state of Arizona. Kudos to them. They're honorable mention on this list, kind of with Taco Bell. McDonald's, I'm going to give it to McDonald's, man. They're pretty consistent. You know what you're getting. If you got something that you can eat there, that you can stomach, that doesn't make you sick, then they're everywhere. You can make it happen. And I'll give them that. I'll take them over a couple of their competitors that may have ended up on the worst list. Wendy's, honorable mention. Fucking spicy chicken, anything Wendy's. The spicy nuggets for me personally, pretty dope. Spicy anything at Wendy's is recommended. And I'm not huge on the fast food burgers, but there's a square, right? That's different. I think they're supposedly fresher. I don't know. I can't attest to that. Whataburger's pretty dope. And then controversial honorable mention. A lot of people would put this on a worst list. But I gotta give it up to my homeboys and girls at Arby's. Because I don't eat whatever those sliced meat things are. I don't eat those. Theirs is a cheese-based thing for me. They got some mod sticks there that are out of this world. All right, I'm there for that. A beverage. It's a snack thing for me. All right, I'm not building like a meal out of it. But that small mod stick, I'll go through the drive-thru for that. I'll do it. If I'm on the road, fuck. Just drive through. Give me a large iced tea, some cheese. Let's keep this thing going. Can't overload on the carbs. Okay. 5 worst. This is in no specific order. because they're all terrible. Let's see. Church's Chicken. Of the chicken places, the shittiest, worst chicken. Everything's fucking terrible about it. Jack in the Box. When only necessary. I'll eat a Jack in the Box, but there's so many fucking losers in Jack. Try going, you know that those old games where you go to the Disney store or you go to Old Navy. It's the Old Navy game. Oh, what's the Old Navy game? Well, the Old Navy game is the Old Navy game is you gotta go in the store, walk to the back of the store, touch the back wall, and walk back out without being confronted by an employee and being asked if you can be helped. Right. So the game's built off the reputation that the employees there are very aggressive in trying to help you find and purchase products. Well, try going in a fucking Jack in the Box and not seeing a bunch of losers. I'm not talking about people that work there. I'm talking about the people that are fucking eating there. There's always a bunch of shitbirds at Jack in the Box. Always. I don't know. It's the Circle K of fucking fast food places. They are drawn, like these fucking losers are drawn to it. It's crazy. And their food's shit too. It's not good. What's good there? Please. Nothing. Nothing that's not better somewhere else. They had those. I know when I was in college, people always wanted to go there because they had some fucking fried tacos. If that's your bag there at Jack in the Box, I don't have beef with you. Okay? But that's you being a drunk asshole. All right? And wanting drunk asshole food. But acknowledge it's a shit place. Please. Long John Silver's. Probably, honestly, the worst food of anything on this list. The worst food. I can't think of it. There are things at every one of these restaurants that I would eat before I would eat Long John Silver's. Probably the worst fucking one of them. I can't fucking tell. I can't tell what's the chicken and what's the fish. I like chicken and I like fish. So I would go to Long John Silver's and I'd be like, give me this fucking chicken and fish combo. And then they hand you these like giant fish sticks. I don't know what the fuck. I mean, I guess one of them's chicken. I can't tell though. Because neither one of them tastes like fish and neither one of them fucking tastes like chicken. It's just greasy and soggy. And hush puppies. Oh, the hush puppy. Dude, fucking hush puppies. Jesus Christ. Not good. And will kill you. Don't eat them. Don't eat them. They're not good. And they'll kill you. Right? Kind of like drinking fucking bleach. Don't do either. Don't drink bleach and don't eat hush puppies. Don't fucking go to Long John Silver's. I bet if I did a blind taste test on this chicken and fish thing, I don't know how they measure these things, but statistically, you'd be able to fool them. Be like, oh yeah, you can fool them. People can't tell. They can't tell. All right, Burger King. You're on the list. Burger King's not good. It's bad food, and it will make you feel bad. Of all the places, Long John Silver's, I eat it never. I've eaten very little of it. Until you forget kind of how bad it is. And yeah, look at that. Look at that deal. I'm a deal hunter. Oh, wow, $3.99. Whoa. All right. Maybe I'll audible here. And then never again. It's like drinking too much. I'm never drinking again. I'm never fucking eating Long John Silver. Well, I'm never. There are scenarios where yeah. Oh, wow. Super coronavirus and Long John Silver CEO is the most heartless of them all. And they're the only drive-through open. Fuck, I might find myself in it. Okay? But that scenario kind of notwithstanding, I'll probably never be in another Long John Silver's. Burger King, though. It will make you sick, for sure. What do you like at Burger King? Oh, I don't know. I ate half a French fry. Congratulations, you're sick. Yeah, you're going to get sick. Why? Because it's Burger King. Yeah, I get that, but why am I going to get sick? It's Burger King, and you thought that you would try the fired Cheeto covered mac and cheese thing that looked good on the advertisement, and then you ate one of them. You said, that's not good. Then you got sick. Because that's Burger King every fucking time, right? You're going to get sick if you eat there, and it's going to linger. It's going to linger for a while. Don't eat at Burger King. You can do better. You can almost always do better than that. Almost always. Their breakfast, go to McDonald's. Way better. A McMuffin as opposed to whatever they're doing. Oh, gross. No way. Gross. And of course, on the list, some of you may like it. Some of you are wrong. It's Subway. Fucking Subway. I got my 5-year chip. Over 6 years, I'm coming up on 6 years clean of not having eaten Subway. Last time I ate Subway was May of 2014. So I'm coming up on 6 years clean. Feels good. My body's never felt better, never felt stronger, keeping that poison out of my body. It's not bread, people. I don't know what that is, but it's not bread. Number 2, it's not meat. We know what it is. It's soy, but it's not meat. Someone in Canada did a study. Half of that is not meat. So when you're getting double chicken, just be like, hey, no, I don't have double chicken. I had to put 2 scoops on there because half of that shit ain't chicken. Half of it's fucking soy. All right? I'll eat it. Okay, now I just fold my bread up. This is not bread. Fold it up so I can shovel that in my mouth. Okay? Because I don't respect my body. Yeah. I'm joking, right? And cheese-based. That's cheese-based. But no, I mean, it's not good. Go to any sandwich place but Subway. Give a gas station a try. Get one of those folded up things in a gas station. Get one of those instead of Subway. Like, don't get the tuna salad from the gas station. Don't get the sushi. I know there are people be like, oh, that's where we get the best stuff in our town, man. Be like, okay, that's good. It's not good general advice. If you got somebody who's got it locked the fuck down, it's okay to point people specifically in their direction, but you can't just fucking tell people, yeah, generally, good idea to eat sushi gas station. What? Gas station sushi. All right. Subway, that's the end of it. That's the end of the list. That's the end of the pod. I don't know what I got to do, but that's the end. That's the end of the pod. We'll see you when we see you.